Blessed. So I've just done the podcast with Abby the other day. It drops tomorrow at, I believe, 6 p.m. UK time. I spoke about gambling addiction, and I just wanted to talk a little bit about mine because it's one thing that I've never spoken about, and I want to get right into it. So I remember I started gambling. There was a bookies at the top of my mum's street, Ladbrokes, and when I was a kid now, so I wasn't that young. Actually, I think I might have started there back in the days, but anyway, I remember I started winning when they had the old machines. I used to win like 3-4 grand. I think most I actually won on one of the machines like 9 grand. Like I was smashing it, and I can remember obviously losing money as well. And like I was saying, I used to work for drug dealers and I ended up robbing them. Realistically, the only reason I probably really did rob them is because I gambled the money and I couldn't pay them back anyway, so I had no choice but to rob them in a sense, if that makes sense, yeah. And that obviously caused me a lot of drama. So even when I was losing the money, I'd have to go out and start thinking, shit, I'm gonna get this money back, I'm gonna get this money back. But in the be all and end all, I just said, I'm robbing you, I'm not giving you it back, as a kid. But I remember I'd also got taken on my first graft around these times that I started gambling, and my mate showed me how to kick a door off. And I'm not proud of this, you know what I'm saying, but the life I've lived, you know, in it. So I'm not saying I didn't have a choice, but in my eyes, I didn't have a choice, yeah. Because that is a horrible crime, like burglaries and all that, like looking back now. But, you know, you do what you do when you're young, you don't see the bigger picture in it. It's just a fact, you don't, man. And looking back now, like, you know, could take them back, I would never have done them, but it is what it is, it's done. But anyway, my mate took me on my first graft, so one day my mum's giving me 200 quid. I'm still only a young kid at this age, maybe 16, 17, I'm not sure, yeah. But she told me to go Tesco's and get her a shop. But obviously I've got this gambling addiction. I know I can win 3-4 grands on a good day, sometimes 9s, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I never won 9s often, but like 3-4s, winning them on the regs, and people that know me know, you know what I'm saying? Like, they know how much I'm winning in them places. I remember giving my mates like 20 grand's worth of receipts just to, like, so they could prove dough, you know what I mean? And so yeah, I've gone to do this shop, and I've ended up going to the bookies and I lost the money. But my mates took me a week before on the graft, so when I've lost the money I thought, shit, what am I going to do? Because my mum's on benefits, yeah, back then, and probably still is now, but either way, back then she was on benefits, and the life we lived, you know, we had no heating half of the time, we had no food half of the time, we had, like, it was cold, you know what I'm saying, because whatever she did with a pea, she did with a pea. But when these days comes, like I'm saying, it's payday, and it's like shopping day, like there's some money, get some shopping. That's like when you grow up in a household of living on benefits and mum's poor and everyone around you's poor, like, you know that week's a sick week, innit? Do you know what I mean? Let's be realistic, like, mum gets paid, that is a sick week, you know, you're gonna eat, the house is gonna be warm, you're gonna get a hot bath, like, it's sick. Do you know what I mean? Like, payday, you know what I mean? You might even get a little tenner off mum extra, a little 20 quid and that, you know what I'm saying? Like, even though I was out working for these guys, I was only getting like 30, 40, 50 quids a day, and you know what it is like. But either way, mum gets paid, it's a good week at home, she's happy, she's not kicking off, her bipolar's not kicking in, she's not gonna fucking switch out. It's a good week that week. So imagine I've lost that money. So now how am I feeling? I was feeling like shit, I fucking wish I were dead, kill myself, whatever, yeah. Feeling suicidal. You come out of that bucket as well when you've lost every penny, yeah, and I don't care who you are, yeah, when you know you've lost every penny, you've got no money left, your mouth's dry, you need a drink, you know what I mean? Just being there, just tapped in, just tap, 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 tap. And my problem was I could get to like 800-900 quid off 20 quid easy. You get me? People, I don't know what it is with me and the machines, but easy. But because I'm so used to winning 3-4 grands, I'd keep going and going and going, and then a lot of the times I did lose. So yeah, I've lost the money, so what have I done? I've kicked the door off by myself. Did my first, like, second graft by myself, and then I did it, every other graft I did after that, I did by myself. I did a lot by myself, and everybody knows that. And I'm not proud of them, so I'm not going to glorify it, but it all boils down to losing my mum's money gambling. Do you know what I'm saying? On that day. And then obviously fast forward, as I got bigger, I started going into casinos. Now everybody that knows me knows I won a lot of dough in casinos. like I won 60 bags. I think it was like 40 something bags one day, 20 something bags the next day. It went something like that, yeah, or 40 something that day, 15 or something the next, yeah. But I won that off like 500 quid. So literally I went to the casino with my mate, lost 100 quid, borrowed 100 quid off him. Then we went back. No, sorry, borrowed 100 quid off him, and then ended up putting 31, 20 with Gala Casino in town, so you could put 2 bills on a number. So I put 2 bills on 31 there, 2 bills on 31 there. They both dropped 31 at the same table at the exact same time. Imagine that, 14 grand. And that's how my win started. And that day I barred myself. Well, after that little stint, I barred myself because I was up. Spent money on cars and whatever. But there were times I went to casino, I've lost bags, like, and same again. So now I'm bigger and I'm working with other drug dealers and I'm getting boxes now. So I remember I had a 20 quid bill, and I probably would have paid the bill in it, I'll be honest with you, because I was paying the bill. Paying the bill. These guys from out of town, it was acting like they were dangerous, but you know what I mean? I ain't gonna get into that because this story's not about that. But anyway, paying the bill, but I've gone to casino, there's another naps in town. I ended up losing about 20 quid in it. The 20 quid bill, I had the 20 quid to pay, but I went to casino, thought, you know, let me just add a little 10 to that, pass them a little 20, I'm nice, you get me, but gambling don't work like that. So I've gone down, I've lost 20 quid. Same again, dirty feeling, coming out, mouth's dry, what am I gonna do? But obviously, because I'm heart, like for me, obviously I've got the heart in it, so it's like, right, fuck them, they're not getting paid instantly. But even that, it's like, it could have caused a situation. Do you know what I'm saying? Like there might have been serious guys that could have killed me in it, realistic, or done me some damage or whatever. But the point is, yeah, I've gone in there, lost 20 quid, I've come out, I'm like, Ross, what the fuck am I gonna do? You get me? I remember I tried to get another 4 or 5 boxes, that didn't work. And then I've done that, and there's other times where I've gone and same again, I'm working, I've got all this dough, and I'm thinking, right, fuck it, boom, gamble, whatever, right, fuck you, you're not getting paid. Simple as that, you know what I mean? Like, I still probably would have robbed people anyway, but it's like half of the time I had the intentions of paying, but because of this habit. But either way, what I'm trying to say is, look how it started with my mum's shopping money. Like, it can be with anyone. Like, I remember being laid in bed with my girlfriend at the time, and I was online gambling. I had to bar myself from online gambling, like ages ago now, but I barred myself. But I remember I had 17 grand on the thing, yeah. She's asleep. I'm thinking, Ras, I'm glad she was asleep, because I ended up losing the 17 grand plus the £700 that I started with. So now that £700 is a lot of money. Like, we probably needed that. Obviously I have bills, I'm still a normal guy, like I have to pay my way in life, you know what I'm saying? So it's like I've lost that money, and then she's stressed out. So your relationships, gambling will fuck your relationships. And for me, because I was taking coke, taking steroids, having beefs on road, robbing people, you know, getting arrested for gun crime, house getting raided, like my head was fucked. Like, you understand? Like, I was 100 mile an hour in jail, out of jail. And the gambling, I never seen it as a problem. That's probably why I've never spoke about it. But now actually I'm on this path and I'm on this journey, I can sit back and think, Ras, that was a big problem. That caused me a lot of issues. But I didn't see it at the time, because as fast as I lost the 20 quid was as fast as I gained the 20 quid. Like, boom, boom, do you know what I'm saying? Like, it wasn't like I came out of there, I did come out of there with a dry mouth, the suicide thoughts, but straight away I had to make action to get that money back, like instant action. It was like on, if it took me 3 days and no sleep, I'm getting that piece back. But that was fucking ruining me, you get me, in a sense. Like, because I would do anything to get that money back. In a sense of, even though I'm not going to pay half of the bills, but I didn't pay none of them back. But for me to have that money, because that was my float, my dough in it. And it's not good. It's really not a good habit. And I remember the last time I went to a casino, I won 22 grand. My mate went down. I won 22 bags. That's actually how I got my teeth done, you know. Like, I won 22 bags, I got my teeth done, and I got the person's teeth done that we were at the time, innit. I won 22 bags, and I barred myself. I've never been back since. And I can't even give you advice of how to control that habit, because I don't even know how I've stopped gambling. I still go at bookies, do a little footy bet. I still go put a little lottery ticket, might even grab a scratch card, but it's not it's not that, you get me? I'm not one of the, I won't spend my, I won't have £100 and think, ras, 20 quid in, 20 quid in, and out my last 20 and I'm sweating, dripping a sweat, fucking mouth dry, like I'm saying, and you just fucking blowing all your dough. Because that is when you've got a bad, really bad issue, man. And I wish I could tell you how to stop, because I don't know. Obviously, I barred myself from everywhere. That's the big thing. But you can always find another bookies that'll let you in. Or if you're really that bad, I was never really that bad. Do you get me? Like, yeah, I might have gambled, lost my door, but I would, if I barred myself, I bar myself. I'm not even trying to fucking hunt for another place, if that makes sense. Like if I go to a casino, I would probably just unbar myself, go in. But I feel like I could control it, but I don't know. I don't have door like that around me no more, so I don't know. But the way I stopped is I just recognised that, like I said, I won 22 grand. I straight away barred myself, because I knew if I go back, I could potentially lose that 22 bags. You know what I'm saying? And whatever else I had. And it's like, you don't ever, gambling's one of them, man. Like there's no, I can't even, that's why I think it's worse than any other addiction. Like, you can kind of knock other addictions on the head, like, and you know how to, you can give a explanation on, right, look, this is how you stop sniffing coke, you know what I'm saying, this is how you, but I reckon once you're an addict, and you just need to learn how to control it, innit? But like, it is really hard, man. But just think, if you are a bad gambler, yeah, because I've been there, just think of that dirty feeling, that dry mouth of just, you're on your last 20 quid and you're sweating, and then you're coming out and you're having to message a couple of people like, yo, have you got that money? Or yo, can I borrow some money? Or yo, and a lot of the times people will lend you money, but then a lot of people click on that you've got a bad habit and they won't help you out no more, and then you're on your own. It's like any addiction, like, you'll get help for so long, and then people will realise, nah, this guy's just blowing it on this, blowing it on that, like, we're not helping him no more. Family will stop helping you, girlfriend will leave you. Like, there's been times where, I know, like, I've been planning on, right, I need to go here, I need to travel, I'm gonna go Spain or something. I've got like 7-8 quid put down, and I'd go and gamble it. The trip's off. Do you know what I'm saying? You've ruined, just like, everyone's fuming, you know what I mean? Like, and it's like, yeah, man, gambling, bad thing. But if you can, go and have a little gamble, have a little chill and control it, like, do you? I'm just talking to people that's like, where I was, man, where you just fucking, you walk out there and you're scratching your head like, nah, why have I done that? Like, fuck's sake, man, I knew I shouldn't have took that full grand in there. I knew I should have just took 20 quid in. I knew I should have, you've got all these regrets straight away, and you're putting all that pressure on yourself, and it's not good. And then you'll go back the next day thinking, right, I can get that 100 quid back today, I know I can. You'll go with another 100 quid and you'll lose that 100 quid, and then you'll get another 100 quid thinking you can get that 200 quid back, and then you'll get another 100 quid thinking you can get that 300 quid back, and then before you know it, you're peppered, mate. Do you know what I'm saying? You know, if you're in bigger levels casino, you put that grand, 5 grand, and then that 5 grand goes, you grab another 5, and then that 5 grand goes, and then you're chasing that 10 grand, and then that goes, and for me, I always kept chasing. You get me? Like, that's what I'm saying, I won the 22 bags, I felt like I got a bit of my money back, because I lost 20 quid before. I thought, yo, I've got 22, I've got my door back. Boom, ban me. But yeah, you know, and that's it. And I hope you enjoy Abby's podcast. That's going to drop tomorrow, 6 PM. So I'll watch that. I'm just going to drop this now. I'm just going to drop this now for just a little video for everyone. Yeah, I'm back in UK, obviously, probably all guessed. I'm trying to do my best getting podcasts out there. Everything's going a bit quiet, like, channel's going a bit quiet, but keep pushing in it, keep trying, keep getting a message out there, keep putting work in the community as much as I can. I've got a few opportunities next month coming, so I'm hoping that the only way is up right now, man. Like, you know what I mean? I'm going to go into what my life's, if anything, like, I have my health, which I appreciate so much. I got this morning, I get up every morning and I train, you know, I'm up at 6 and I train, I run up hills or whatever, you know, I just keep going, because even if you don't have much in life, like right now I haven't got much in life, but I appreciate what I do have, which is my health. I'm very healthy right now, the healthiest I've ever been in my life. I'm very fit, the fittest I've ever been in my life. I'm very confident, you know what I'm saying? I've always been confident, and I just appreciate that, you know, I can be creative and I can keep getting up in the morning and pushing through my struggles and pushing through. Sometimes I have blocks, sometimes I have anxieties, sometimes I have this, I have that, but I thank God, because obviously I have the power every day just to keep pushing. Like, even though I'm here in this box room, freezing, every day, man, I just keep pushing. So I'm just proud, man. And I got a really good message off my mate today, Will from Australia, and that message, man, just fucking brightened up. Remember put this message out there, you get me? Like, I love it, man. And the new slogan is "You get me." Do you understand? So I might have to get some merch made in it, some merch and that. Yeah, but you know what I'm saying? I love all my people that follow me. You know, good messages. I appreciate all the nice messages I get. It means a lot to me, like, you don't understand, because I don't do anything for money, man. I'll be honest with you, man. People always say, oh yeah, I didn't even know I could monetize my channel. I didn't even know about any of these things realistically till I got to maybe like a couple months ago, you get me? And I don't do none of it for dough. So when I get a response of, oh, you've helped, your video took me out of a dark place, your video kept me pushing, your video inspired me, your video saved my life, you know what I'm saying? That's why I do it for. And people might not believe that, but I like, the truth is, that's what I do it for. You know, I've been invited into a school, they offered to pay me, but it's not about that for me, you get me? Like, I really love doing it, do you understand? So as much as I'm struggling, like, it's just I just the energy I get from the love is mad. Do you know what I'm saying? And I'm gonna keep pushing and keep trying, and I hope you all stay tuned. And negative to positive, N2P, just jar. You get me?